Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space, and this is Meditation Tribe. We'll have a chat and do a guided meditation. And if you're just catching this for the first time, I will list what time meditation starts later on, probably. I try to do that every day. So, hey, Annie Bear, how you doing, dear? Saw your new painting. That was beautiful this morning. And Jeff at Troas backwards. Good morning. Yeah, enjoy your walk, Annie. Good morning, Teresa Ford. Jeff says, I just had to spray black tourmaline spray after your OJ and Limbo read and channeling. Yeah, I kind of feel like he's in there too. There's a lot of healers around him. That's interesting. Yeah, I bet the energies were kind of wild, right? Yeah, it's very titter-totter. Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Teresa? It's kinda like hanging on like the tower, aren't we? You know, all fall down, ring around the rosy. Good morning, Marby, how are you? Oh, what's this? I feel like I'm one of those plastic jointed snake toys, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is very flexible right now. So, um, yeah, hey, Marby. And let's see. Teresa Ford, I love this. The energy feels like a floating bridge that gives under every step. I'm having a hard time explaining how it feels. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. I think we need the rock people today with meditation. So when the rock people come in, I was kind of reading this before I came on. When the rock people come on, they can ground us. And they're kind of like a blockchain that moves in. And they're moving all around, which sounds a little weird, but really what they do is they can hold space for us and keep us grounded. Because sometimes we go into Mother Earth and, there's a lot of action going on in the center of the earth. It's in like another universe. So different dimensions. So while that can be very healing, it can also be a lot of energy. So the rock people are really coming forward right now to help out. Claudia, Cat Mama meows. Do drop in. I love that. Yeah. Jeff, what does it feel like to you? I love this, Teresa. Oh, Lottie B, hey, you wore yourself out spring cleaning. Come on over. I wore myself out in the backyard spring cleaning. I got a lot done. So I'm really happy with the way it looks now. You know how sometimes you walk outside, and I went all natural with part of my garden last year, and I left everything up for the winter so that the birds and the little people would have room to move around, and there'd be seeds and things there. So, anyway, there was a lot of cleanup to do back there this spring, and it feels so good now to have it done. I walk outside and it's so pretty. Everything's so pretty and green, isn't it? You're going to feed the howler monkeys, Claudia. Yeah, I've got one of those. He'll be wanting to come in pretty soon. Grand Rising, Millie. Hello. Hey, Leah. How are you? Brenda's here. Imagine with me, Shamanic Journeys. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Teresa Baltazar. Good to see you, lady. Hey, Sally. Good morning. Yeah. So, yeah, there is movement, isn't there, Leah? It's interesting. Hi, Maya. First time you're able to join. Oh, well, we're so happy to have you here. Thank you for being here. So we chat and then we meditate. And feel free to please join in. Everybody's really friendly and supportive. Oh, good morning, Liz. Precious, precious tribe. Yes, Teresa Ford. Wow, Liz, did you get a new picture? That's beautiful. So I hope you're feeling better, Liz. We'll put you in the healing center again. Good morning, tribal dancers. Diana, oil painter. How are you? Um, it was fun the other night. We did the dreams with dreams and visions with Allie and Helen. Very nice. Um, let's see. Okay. Leah, I'm watching the Earthquake channel, not out of fear, but more like a scary 4th of July. Yeah, he's quite Dutchies. He's really interested in it, isn't he? I mean, I like the way that he talks about it. And he's good. He's really good at pulling everything out. So, oh, oh golly. So the 61-year-old tourist with dementia is still missing 8 days now. Last spotted headed into the jungle. Search party's out today. Wow. Yeah. So Liz lives on an island in Mexico, and there's a gentleman that's missing. I think it's a gentleman, right? I always feel a lot of male energy with him. Anyway, he's been missing for 8 days. Spotted going and headed into the jungle. Yeah. Well, I hope they find him. You know, it's not a huge island, is it? But he's a walker. He can walk for hours. So it's like his body just kind of energize your body, our bunny. He's just, it just keeps going. So, hey, Barbara, how are you this morning? Yeah. So everybody's talking about the energy right now. Leah, good for you, Terry. Your yard is pleased that you visited. Yeah. Well, my auntie tree is really happy with me right now. She's like, she's blossoming. She just looks beautiful. And I don't know about you guys, but we've been having a lot of wind in the Midwest. And I know Colorado had like 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts or something last week. And so it's a lot. And she's out there. She's huge. She's like 100 feet tall and just blowing. And I'm just sitting underneath there smiling. It was really beautiful. Yeah, listen, all right. The howler monkeys. Yeah. I think Claudia is referring to her cats, but yeah, the monkeys are fun. Oh, speaking of which, I heard from Dawa. Dawa Lama. He runs the monastery in Kathmandu that we support. And I sent him gifts from everybody. And he's running a new puja today, and he's going to send up some flags for us, for all of us. And it's New Year in Nepal today. So it should be a very auspicious day for all of us. Are you getting notifications, Fatima? Oh, you're not getting notifications. YouTube does that a lot. You kind of have to, sometimes you have to unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit the bell again. But they will do that with the bell all the time. I for years I've seen them doing that. So sorry about that. Liz, be aware that person is on their path regardless of your concern, hope that you are doing okay, dear. That's right. That's a really good point, Leah. Yeah. They are on their path, literally. And Liz, we want you to take care of yourself. So, don't extend too much energy for that, even though I know it's hard. You're very intuitive and very sensitive. But that's a really good point. And, sometimes when we're doing healings, and we're healing different places around the world, don't you guys feel like sometimes not that the energy bounces back, but the energy is like this is part of their life path or part of the Earth's path right there, the chaos and the change that's happening. Lori, I'm still excited about the rock people. The blue light surges must be helping them make progress. Yeah, they're really so I've been going into their energy with meditations, Lori, and I'm finding that they're kind of like coming in and really grounding us and bringing in they bring in with these light surges, they bring in new DNA components. They help with that, but they ground it like and anybody here that doesn't know about the rock people yet, they're a group of entities that like ancient ones before Mesopotamia that were in the earth. They're almost I think they are primordial. And as they come in all together and they kind of move and 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 kind of roll in like a spot, kind of like a blockchain is how they keep showing it to me. But they have little scribings on the side of each rock. And as they move and they change and grow, it changes the DNA of the earth and the DNA of the energy of everything that's going on. I didn't describe that very well, but Leah or Teresa or somebody else put it all in one sentence quite easily. Hey, Willow Love, how are you? Yeah. Oh, Liz, loved our howler and spider monkeys and Belize. Such a gift. Yeah. Yeah. And Kathmandu too, Liz. They just put up new screens to help keep the monkeys out. Because when you go into the monastery, sometimes the monkey will come in and they have to shoo it out. Everybody laughs. Diana poured all day yesterday, so ran errands. And the first time in about 5 years, I went out and bought new tops and tanks and some summer trousers. Oh, look at you, Diana. Going to be Miss Fancy Pants. It feels good, doesn't it? To get something new. Yeah, I ran out yesterday and I had not very much time, but a little bit. I'm looking around to see where it is. I found a new ring at the thrift store. So I allowed myself some time to run in there when I was running errands and just get something shiny. I like something shiny. So yeah. Take care of yourself. Right? Jeff, Tarot asked backwards. It's like OJ is in the same energy. He foes or fills may want to let them out from down there. Yeah. Yeah, he needs a lot of healing. He gets a lot of healing right now. Oh, Rossi's getting hey, Rossi. Rossi's getting notifications. Yeah, the family needs healing too, right, Liz? Yeah. Wonderful, Diana, revamping the wardrobe and treating to yourself to new, right? Sometimes we need to do that. Just get rid of the old stuff and just get new. Yeah. I was thinking about that. I'm wearing my my one of my favorite RBG t-shirts. I've got several of these, and I think it's 4 or 5 years old. Which t-shirts are fun to wear until they wear out, but it is definitely time to move on. Yeah. Oh, Liz, you were a nurse in a vet hospital for years. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Leah, you got really lucky at the Goodwill and you were pulled in by my shopping guide, right? Yeah, sometimes they want us to go in and take care of ourselves, whether it's, Goodwill or Macy's or Saks. I mean, whatever works for you. I also went to the hardware store the other day and got a new scoop for my ice in my refrigerator, which I was really happy with that. Hi, Mary Starshine. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Good to see you this morning. Hey, Warrior Girl, Grand Rising. Good to see you here. I was just watching Nancy Rebecca this morning, her show that she put out yesterday about the healing with the new light and the eclipse coming in and bringing all that energy in and holding space for it. It was really good. I got all the way up to the healing part of it, and then she was going into the meditation. I stopped it because I didn't have time to watch the rest of it this morning, but I'm going to go back. So it's amazing how Nancy Rebecca a lot of times comes in. Her guides show her a lot of things that we get in on our meditations. And yesterday we brought in that milk glass light, which she has been using a lot. I can't remember if it was Leah or Lori or you, Warrior Girl, that were talking about that too yesterday after we did it. But something about it being like, it starts with a C, something in the center of your cranium, and that white light that comes in. Drew asked backwards, fighting through fog where the bases of energies are really struggling, making ego challenge, Terry. It's becoming more self-centered in my end. Yeah. Well, that ego challenge has been presenting itself to me as well a lot, Jeff. And I feel like that happens with a lot of us right now. We're so sensitive and we're used to helping others, but we got to remember to help ourselves. And that judgment and self-talk. But also, I think you were here the other day when we talked about rage and anger, and how a lot of times either we don't grow up in a family that used anger properly, or there was a rageaholic in our homes, perhaps, or we were married to one or dated one. And or perhaps, somebody in your family is like that. And we don't have the good skills to learn it. But to recognize it when it comes up in a constructive manner, because it doesn't have to be debilitating, right? Like if you feel it, you shouldn't think, oh, I'm just not spiritual enough, because a lot of people in the spiritual community do not recognize anger. But it can help us to set boundaries where we need them. So it's real easy to go down that road, though, isn't it? Of ego. Oh, thank you, Val. Hey, Val. Aw, you're so welcome for the support yesterday, honey. You're such a great part of everybody here. Thank you. Thank you, Val. Corpus colostrum. That's the words. Those are the words. Yeah, that. Hey, bright, shiny Ray. How are you, beautiful? Good to see you. Yeah, that was a great show, and you're right. It reminded me of our meditations here. We are all growing. Yeah, right, Mary? Yeah, she's amazing. Nancy is. Oh, Millie, you were taking pictures of the earthworms yesterday and then realized they were coming through with a message of how they're cleaning the earth with us. Everybody is doing its part. Yeah. Yeah, the earthworms are amazing, aren't they? The two hemispheres are connected by a thick band of nerve fibers called the corpus callosum. The brain halves are able to communicate with each other via the bridge. Yeah, so we were working with that, right? With the hair, not just hair, but like the brain connections, and then also that they're growing outside um, the brain into the your auric field and your light body, the connection. Hey, Gray. Morning back to all. This stuff about galactic angelic bloodline is so cool. I hope the info link got to the right ones of you. Good day to all. Ciao. Hey, Gray. Um, the stuff about the galactic angelic bloodline. Oh, yeah, that is really cool, isn't it? Yeah. We'll have Dr. Gail is in movement right now. She's moving from Mount Shasta back to North Carolina, but she'll be on the show next Saturday too. And she's really an expert on the galactics. So very, very gifted. Males have a harder time with ego shadow. Perfectly normal, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I gotta say, sometimes we hide it, right, warrior girl? And so it is, and when we find it, it's like, whoa, what happened there? Leah, look at this great community, man. There's so much power, knowledge, talent, healing, and love here. Can I get an amen? I love that. Amen, Leah. Oh, we are humans are finally joining that effort. Right, Teresa Ford? Yeah. Yep. Portal hugs to everybody. Right, Liz? Definitely. Oh, Leah. Millie, true, they're awesome. I gathered all the pine needles for compost. Worms love pine needles. Yeah, we've gathered. I don't like, I no longer blow my leaves or anything like that. I rake some of them that would smother the grass, but others I keep in different areas. And they do, the worms love to compost them. Yeah. Oh, warrior girl, right? Yeah, the testosterone. It is more difficult, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Lori, I like the words of ego challenge. That fits in with the goo and icky feeling falling way into Mother Gaia for us to heal. Love talking about that yesterday with everyone. Right? That goo that's fallen away. Yeah. Oh, Liz. Feeling overwhelmed with love and gratitude for this community at this moment. That's beautiful, Liz. We're so happy you're here. What a joy you are. Oh my God, you hit the nail on the head there, warrior girl. Conditioning for males, suck it up. Men don't have feelings, etc. Yeah. Yeah, like somebody spanking them or something, or their kids, and saying, that didn't hurt, don't cry. Yeah, horrible. Yeah, Liz, good to know we have so many pine trees here. Thank you for your knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, right, Millie? It's a shame. But the divine masculine is healing and coming back. Yeah, definitely. Birds like that, don't they? Yeah, and it's a wonderful time in human history, isn't it? Teresa, yesterday I thought that when we're on a low frequency path, we have to follow it because the gaps are too far to jump. But when we're on a high vibe, we can stay in the middle using the waves. Wow. Yeah. And there's going to be people jumping from those low frequencies. I mean, I feel like they're going to make huge strides as the chaos continues. And sometimes we need a trauma to get us out. Not that we want one, but we're given opportunities of them. to jump out of that path, that frequency, and to step into a new path. And then, um, after we've had enough of those, I hope this is how I feel, Teresa, is that, we've had enough of those, and we can just do that with awareness and be in the waves in the middle. Yeah. Leah, can we put out patience for those who can't understand that all is well? Yeah, loving people exactly where they're at, man. Oh, Kimberly, peace to all. See you in the near future. Beautiful. Yeah. Steps like a rope bridge. We don't have to hit every high or low. Wow. Yeah. They're a great composting material. The browns balance out the greens, like the veggies we eat are green in the autumn of nature are considered the browns. Has to be a balance for the soil nutrition. Wow. That's deep. Yeah, I love that, Diana. Yeah. Right. Toxic masculinity does just as much harm to males as to females. Yeah. And we have so many here in our group that are male and really so supportive and kind. Yeah. Barbara, you had a pine tree in your backyard growing up and you would climb into it. Did you get sticky stuff on you? We had a bunch of them at our park that we used to go to when I was growing up. Butterfly wings. Hey, girl. Been a while. Been so tired and drained lately, helping daughter Amanda and keeping myself healthy. Haven't been able to sleep good, the stress and all. Oh, honey, lots of love to you and to Amanda. Oh, definitely, Claudia. Yeah, cat mama. Um, purple elephant. And put Amanda in there and butterfly wings if you want. Liz. I want to put Carolyn in there too. And Keith. And then we've got Nick. He's a subscriber. He's not here all the time, but he's been in and out of the hospital. So, Warrior Girl. This solar eclipse was all about balancing the corpus callosum in the middle path between not only our brains, but our chakras as well. Wow. That really resonates, Warrior Girl. I love that. Mary, sometimes we need a trauma to see the truth that it's like a big earthquake that cracks open so we can see and witness the truth. Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's going to be part of what's going to be happening with the planet this year. The earthquakes and the volcanoes. Things are really opening up, and truth is opening up too. And there's going to be cracks like in the media and the government. And we're already on those different dimensions, aren't we? We've already flipped. So, yeah. Oh, Millie. Yeah, butterfly wings. Hope your visit here helps you soar. Oh, Warrior Girl, I love this. Had a beautiful balanced feeling overcome my whole aura since the lunar eclipse on March 25th. A wee bit unsettled 2 days before the solar and 2 days afterwards, but I'm feeling it big time. Oh, wow, I love that, Warrior Girl. I was so sick the week before. I mean, like, I just purged everything, and, it really does feel so much better now. Yeah. Deb is such a sweet soul, isn't she? Oh, thanks, Rossi. Yeah, Keith and Allie, definitely. Oh. You have a black bear that's been spotted in town climbing the trees on my surrounding blocks. Another spirit animal perhaps making the rounds after hibernation. Yeah, and a lot of them woke up early with the solar eclipse. We were out driving around before the eclipse, and I'm in Kansas City. So we were not in the path of totality, but just very close to it. So we went to the park, but and sat there and journaled, and my daughter played her guitar. It was beautiful. A lot of people there, really beautiful. And, there were birds everywhere. Like, we had owls out and hawks. We actually have falcons that come to that park. It's an inner city park. And it's huge. It's really a beautiful park, has rose gardens and whatnot. Yeah, Allie's husband. Yeah. Okay, Leah. Women have a thicker bridge due to using both hemisphere to process information. Wow. Yeah. Thank you all. It's weird. I have a purple scarf with an elephant on it hanging over the dresser. I love that. Yeah. The cracks are coming, man. They're gonna let that truth shine, aren't they? And some people get scared of it, but like you said, or Leah said, Teresa, we'll just ride the waves of it with awareness. Yeah. You think that's why women can multitask, even though science says no one can do it. Yeah. And they're saying it's not really good for our brains. Like, we're taught to do it, right? Like, the more stuff you get done, the like, you get a gift or something at the end of the day, or an award, but really it's not good for your brain. Instead, to do one thing really well, calmly. And I have to tell myself to do that when I'm trying to clean the house, or do the backyard even this week. That I don't have to worry about that side of the yard right now. I just have to worry about this, you know, square yard or whatever right in front of me, and get those leaves cleaned up, and get those branches cleaned up. Oh, butterfly wings. You found out that your granddaughter is a reincarnation of my dad. Oh, I love that. Yeah. We are complicated, aren't we? Leah. Yeah. Oh, the videos of Iceland's volcanoes. Yeah. Oh, honey, 100%. If you're a mom and you've ever done a chore with the kids at home, you've multitasked or given up, right? Oh, Mary, I think my grandson witnessed 2 angels in human form on the day of the eclipse. Not enough room to say here, but I feel it was a little miracle. That is so cool, Mary. So being open to that um, is massive, right? And you'll see more and more angels now. So, Deepak talked about that one time at a thing that we were at. And he said when he walks down the street, he sees so many people that are not awakened, that are just, they've got their heads down and they're doing their thing. They're taking care of their little square yard or whatever. And just in their circle of karma, or limited belief system. And sometimes you'll see somebody and they'll smile and you think they're awake. And then sometimes we'll see them and they're just shining from inside. So, yeah, yeah. All right, well, let's start um, meditation. So, just start to feel your body sway a little, or imagine it if you want to. Feeling the rhythm of the planet, the earth, Gaia. So, the circadian rhythm, maybe listening to our heartbeat, feeling our senses, listening to the birds, hearing, maybe hearing your furnace or your air conditioner, hearing little animals, bears in the neighborhood, worms busy in the garden, hearing the sound of love, the frequency of light. Now, sight. Going into sight. What do you see around you, even with your eyes closed? Perhaps you see a light. What do you see? You see a hummingbird drinking nectar from a flower. Ooh, with that one, go ahead and abide with that one in your heart space. See if that doesn't kind of wake up your heart a little bit today, your heart chakra. Seeing a child laughing uncontrollably, not worried about what anybody thinks, just laughter and joy. And then watch. Watch for the awakened ones. Imagine seeing somebody walk by and knowing maybe they're not from this planet. Angelic or galactic. Just witnessing. Now touch what your body feels like in the chair or the bed that you're sitting in, or the car. What it feels like to have sunshine on your face when you go outside. What does it feel like to have starshine? Looking up at the sky. Beautiful night in the summer. Seeing the Milky Way. Just kind of staring at it. Feeling all the stardust. Now going into taste. Imagine tasting clean water, fresh water on a hot summer day. Makes me thirsty. Imagine tasting a hot cup of tea on a cold day. Your favorite tea. Now imagine a safe touch of someone you love, a hug. This can be an angelic hug too. In fact, let's do that. Imagine Archangel Michael holding us, all of us. Whoever your patron saint is or deity, Durga, Michael, Meditaion. Saint Germain. Feel them holding us. The power, love. Now smell. Smelling beautiful coffee beans percolating. Smelling fresh cut grass on a summer's day. Smelling sunshine. And smelling angelite. Does angelic frequency have a smell? Now, let's abide in our heart space for a minute. And we're going to abide in our high heart. So it's halfway between your heart chakra and your throat chakra. Just feel it. Feel the love there. And see it. See your light. Maybe see each other's light. What does the frequency sound like? Love. What does it look like? Pink, right? Rose quartz. Maybe today you have some amethyst there, some emerald. Healing, spiritual healing. Any color's good. And does the sound, the frequency of it change when you bring in another color? Now calling in our angels. 33 trillion. Witnessing them. Walls of wings and power. Love, light. Opening your senses, your subtle senses. Knowing you're loved and cherished just the way you are. Calling in our ancestors. Ancestors of the planet, of Gaia. Feeling their bounty, their strength, their quiet strength. Calling in your ancestors' ancestors from this lifetime and others. Seeing them all around you. Your house is filled with protection. Your home, wherever you are. Now, if you believe in them, calling in the Fae. If you don't, it's okay. You can call in the quantum universe. Just imagine the little ones, the big ones, the shapeshifters, the dragons, bears, and worms, all coming forward. They have a different feeling in our heart, don't they? More sparkle. Some of them are a little mischievous, leaving us presents, surprises. Now let's go ahead, and if you'd like to, imagine from the top of your head a cord, and we're going to connect today to Father Sky, Divine Masculine, feeling his light, his protection. He comes in with thunder and lightning sometimes, and other times the softness of clouds blowing softly in the wind, starshine, bringing in that energy into our heart space. Then another chord to Mother Earth, to Gaia, the divine feminine, feeling her balance, her femininity, big words, also her delight. She embraces us, fertility, love, and the strength of a mama bear, a knowing. She brings us the gift of intuition today, powering up our clairs, our senses. Bring that energy into your heart space and feel the divine feminine, the divine masculine balance inside you. As that energy balances, you might feel yourself steadying. Feel that any discomfort that you might have from the energy surges coming in start to balance your body, physical and emotional, and your light body, completely balanced. Now, imagine your light body. We'll do a little journey here. Walking out your door. We're going to go down some steps today through a portal. Counting down the steps. 1, 2, 3. Stone steps. It smells like the woods. 4, 5, 6. Feeling pine needles under your feet. 7, 8, 9. Smelling the pine. Almost tasting it. The coolness of the forest. And 10. Walking on a path. In the middle of the forest. It's a little dark today. The sun filters through the sky. The overhang. We can feel the grounding, the birds, as they come in and give us gifts, twigs, knowing that there's orbs here, angelic. You might see them through the side of your eyes, knowing you're completely protected. Walking to the center of the field, seeing big rocks. They're smooth and well-worn, ancient. A good place to rest today. When we rest here on these rocks, we can feel the planet. We can sense her and hear her. Just taking a moment here to align your energies. Noticing all of a sudden there's rocks at your feet, at your back. You're sitting on them. Some are smooth, some are rough. And you might see some of these in movement as well. Noticing the rock people as they come out of the planet, like a chain. Maybe start to sense them underneath you first. And as they come around, you might hear their frequency, how they're grounding us, like a tribal drum, or whatever it is, a didgeridoo that the Indigenous Australians use. Hearing that deep, deep sound. Now, listening to them and feeling their movement, slow and steady, solid. Allowing that to balance you out, to ground you. Starting to notice the scribing on each rock, how when they move through slowly, it opens up new windows in our soul, new information, new clairs, new gifts. It also unveils old ways, memories of gifts that we all possess. We just forgot when we were on this planet in this lifetime. So seeing new modes of knowing awaken in us. New subtle senses. Being able to hear their frequency, to know. And something to do with the shells today. So they're going to be teaching us how to see not just the future, but to see between, the in-between. And they're saying that we already know it in our hearts. We're just awakening to it, remembering it. So today you might find a stone when you're walking by to take with you, or you might have one sitting on your desk. They say that we already know these things. We're just lifting the cobwebs and the old dirt from them. So coming back to your forest, seeing new sunlight there, new colors, blues and whites, Coming back up our path, our steps. 1, 2, 3. Hearing the birds. 4, 5, 6. Smelling the forest, the cleansing of it. 7, 8, 9. Starting to fill your house, your home. And 10. Going inside. Seeing your body completely balanced. The divine masculine, the divine feminine. Satchitananda. Aware. Feeling your senses, all your joys. Stepping back inside your body. Feeling calmed, relaxed, awoken. From the top of your head, thanking Father Sky, to your root chakra. Thank you, Mother Earth. And into your high heart. Starting to hear things in your room, maybe cars going by. Starting to feel where you're seated or laying down. Smelling. Inhaling fresh air in your room. Feeling your body. While we're here, let's hold light in our circle for Deb at Purple Elephant, for Amanda, Butterfly's daughter, for our beautiful Liz, for Carolyn, sweet Caroline, for Keith, and for our friend Nick. I'm going to add in my brother Michael, neurological. So, filling all of us in this circle with our 33 trillion angels as they settle us in, completely back in your physical form. Feeling your toes and your fingers, maybe moving them a little. Your sits bones. Going back inside your body completely. Rubbing your hands lightly. Then filling your heart space, your high heart. Repeating. Loving, compassionate heart. Joyful, energetic body. Quick, alert mind. Lightness of being. Breathing in and breathing out. Completely back. Good morning, everybody. So, Leah, do you have a planet? Or planet? Leah, do you have a planet? You must have your own planet, Leah. For you, Lisa, and her appointment today. Definitely, Lori. Putting light all around that. And light around the young man, the 61-year-old young man in Mexico. He will be found. For Lisa, yeah. And please subscribe to everybody here. There's a lot of people here with planets. Why do I keep saying planets? Wow, you guys. So, wow. Millie Where, girl, I saw a post with those pictures. They are here and showing themselves. I saw an imprint of an angel when I water your peonies. Wow. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Well, everybody have a great day today. I am, my brother's coming in. He's supposed to come in tonight, but he might come in tomorrow. He was in Arkansas for the eclipse and he's driving through. So I think they're just going to be able to spend it 1 or 2 nights with us. But I'm so excited to see him. It's my brother that lives in Denver. Yeah. And Millie put up a bunch of links. Thank you. Yeah. And Brenda. Yeah. Thanks, Sally, for being here. So tomorrow I'm leading a meditation in person at the Yoga Patch in Kansas City. And on Sunday, we are going to have, who is it? Oh, BC's going to be on Sunday. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'll be on with Gerald from Tarot Stash and JJ and Karen. So we're doing light language on Sunday. So it'll be fun. Thanks, Val. Everybody have a great day. Yeah. Yeah, it's such a gift to see family, isn't it? Yeah, it's a blessing. All right, everybody. We'll see you later. Have a good one.